Aloha! Oh, there's my dog. Yeah, I'm doing this from my home. I don't know where else I would do it. Thank you for tuning into my Q&A video. I am bored as hell. I can't take this injury much longer. I mean, I have so much built up energy that I just need to get out, and that's why I asked, on Facebook, I guess a week ago or so like that, some ideas of some videos to shoot. And until then, that's why I did this Q&A. I've done this a bunch of times already, so a lot of the people that are on my, as my Facebook friends or follow me on Twitter already know most of the answers of stuff that people ask me. But we do have some new questions. We do have a couple new questions, not many, so it's going to be pretty quick. And the idea that I did think of what to shoot to fill my time until I return to wrestling, that's in the near future. I need to write down some ideas and how exactly I'm going to produce this and blah, blah, blah. But it's coming. It's coming. Hopefully it's a weekly episodic show, YouTube show that I will be doing. If not, maybe every other week to give me time, because I am finding other things to keep my sanity. But anyway, there's my dog again. She just got a bath, so she's a little wet. All right, so let's get to your questions. The first question is from Kyle Weaver. He asks, who is the best big name wrestler and small name wrestler, someone that people may not know that you have wrestled? And he is referring to big name as in WWE, WWF, TNA, or maybe somebody that's big on the indie scene. Hands down, without question, the best big name guy that I got to work with was Mike Mondo. Mike is an incredible guy, very talented, and just very humble, very nice, very approachable. Getting to work with him was a huge honor on my end. He was very receptive to, ideas that I was coming up with. I mean, he definitely helped me a lot at the Ring of Honor, tryout or seminar, or whatever you would like to call it. And then in this match, he really helped me, learn how to mold together the right pieces. So, I mean, and he is, like I said, he's an incredible athlete, incredible person. I'm really glad that I got to work with him. And I'm glad that, I'm starting to getting to know him more on a personal level, because he is a great person. The best small name guy, I can't think of one off the top of my head. A small name guy that people may not know, because I've had the pleasure with working with people that, either make a name for themselves in the near future, such as like when I first wrestled Adam Cole, or got to work with Adam Cole. He was still on the rise, I believe, and then, obviously he's the Ring of Honor champion right now, so he's doing quite well for himself. I miss you, by the way, if you get to watch this. But so I would have to say it's somebody that I haven't gotten to work with, but somebody that I would like to work with. I've said this on, I believe, a podcast before, but his name is Anthony Green. I met him at the Ring of Honor tryout. Very humble guy. Somebody that I have a lot of respect for, and the reason being is because he, for those who don't know, was a professional wrestling referee and was thinking about becoming a wrestler. And basically he stopped reffing, put all his eggs in the basket of becoming a wrestler, and he hit the weights, dieted, and he basically Nani, you're going down on yourself in the middle of my video. Like, really? Hang on. Just scooch over there. Sorry, that's kind of distracting back there. But yeah, so he basically put all his eggs in the basket of wrestling, and he's changed his life around. And I have a lot of respect for him. He's doing very well for himself, and I hope that our paths get to cross again in the near future. So it's all good. The next question is from Jay Flip. Do you miss me? Of course. I miss everyone. You guys don't understand, like, how, like, the weekends were so, that was my step away from reality kind of deal, even though that is my reality, like, that's my life. But, just being able to go, get in the car with your friends, drive a couple hours, enjoy the road, enjoy the times that you spend together, and then getting to the building, getting to be with more friends. I mean, the world of professional wrestling is by far, like, the best life that I could have ever imagined. And I don't know what I would do without it. And I'm going nuts without it. So, yes, I miss you, and I miss everyone. Next question is from Susan. Do you have any regrets in the business? I don't have any regrets. That's one thing that I try to live by, that I never regret anything, because you would never be the person, or you would never be in the position of where you are currently without the decisions you've made in the past. Now, there are things that, like, there are decisions that I've made or things that I've done that I'm upset with myself for, that I wish that I hadn't done, but I don't regret them. Such as, like, I know that, I'm not one of the most popular guys in the professional wrestling scene, and for that, I apologize to the people that, may not know me more on a personal level, or may have gotten the wrong impression of me, because, I've been told that I come off the wrong way, and I'm really, really trying to work on that. I don't mean to, because for those that really know me, I'm a nice guy. I feel like I'm a nice guy. So, I've wronged some people, which I truly apologize for. People don't like me, and I apologize that I've come off the wrong way. So it's something like that, because I want to just go to wrestling. I don't want it to be dramatic. I just want to go, have my match, have fun with the boys, have fun on the road, and then just go home. Just, enjoy life, just be happy, not worry so much about all that politics and all that other stuff. I mean, it happens, you have to deal with it, but at the same time, I'd like to tone it down as much as I could. Next question is from Beverly. What current ECWA wrestler would you choose to face in your return match if you were to take the heavyweight title out of the equation? And I know that my boy Ricky the Model Martinez is going to be very upset with me, but I'm not going to choose him. I'm going to choose Matt Saigon. And the reason being is because Ricky and I have had a lot more matches than I've gotten to have with Matt. I've gotten to do tag matches with him, and I've gotten to do, I think, only 2 singles matches with him. So I would love to work with Matt on my return match, but that's out of my hands. It's not up to me who I wrestle. The reason that I would pick Matt, besides the fact of, that I've had less matches with him than Ricky, is because I just want to come back with somebody that, that I, truly respect, and I have complete 100% faith in. And he's one of my boys. He's my brother. I love him to death. We get to spend time together, in our personal lives, and I haven't seen him for a while, probably since ECWA. And I would be able to give us one more memory that we can share then, for when we're sitting around the table and just hanging out, and then we get to talk about matches and all this other stuff and the good times of wrestling. So that's why I would pick Matt Saigon. So you're welcome. My next question is from William Olson. When are you due back? And I get this all the time, almost every day. And I also get many messages on people asking me how my knee is, which I greatly appreciate. But the answer is, I don't know. And it's so hard to tell, because my knee has not come along the way that everybody anticipated it. Everyone thought that I was just going to zoom through this injury because I'm a healthy guy, but my knee is apparently not letting me. Because the day after my surgery, I had a blood clot, so I really didn't get off the couch for like 3 weeks. And we also didn't anticipate that I was going to need a second surgery, and I had that. So that was another setback. So, I mean, it's really hard to tell. I really wish that I had an answer. I mean, I know that it's been 122 days since my last match. I put that on Facebook today. And I really wish that it was 122 days until my next match. I wish I could just count down. I really do, but I don't have an answer. So I'm sorry. And my last question is from @Morgan4918. Obviously, she asked me this on Twitter. What are 3 most embarrassing moments? Nani, please behave behind me. What are 3 most embarrassing moments in the ring, and have you ever flashed or mooned anyone in the ring, and if so, who? I don't think I have 3 embarrassing moments. I know that I definitely have 1, and probably some other ones if I could stop and really think about it, but I don't have that much time. But one I will definitely say, and it's not even that embarrassing, but I sneezed in a match. And the reason that it was so embarrassing was because, like, who sneezes in the middle of a match? Like, I had just taken a move, I'm on the ground, I'm in pain, and then all of a sudden, I sneezed. And then my opponent looked over like, did he just sneeze? And then the front row kind of laughed. They're like, yeah, he sneezed. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. I don't know why I sneezed. And have I mooned anyone? Yes, multiple times. Not on purpose, or maybe it was on purpose. But I've done it in matches with my tag team partner Sebastian Cruz. We've done it in North Carolina, and we did it in Tennessee. So we've actually done it quite over the states. What happens is we throw the guys to the ropes, and then we go for a back body drop, and then the guys that we're facing jump over our backs and go for a sunset flip, and then as they're pulling us down, they pull on our tights, and we basically moon the crowd, and our asses are completely out, and you know, it usually gets a huge reaction, a lot of laughs, you know, so it's definitely just like nobody expects it, so it's really hilarious. I'm not shy about my body, obviously. I mean, look at what I wear to the ring. So yeah, well, that's all my time. That's all my questions. Again, thank you very much for doing this Q&A. I used to do this all the time. I used to do it weekly, actually, but I've toned it down. So I'm really going to work on this next project, really going to try to get this video out. But it's definitely going to take maybe a couple weeks, maybe like 2 more weeks until I can get all the ideas together, figure out how I'm going to shoot it, and then edit it and put it together, and then, you know, get the ball rolling. So, but thank you all again. I love you all. I miss you so, so much. You have no idea, and I can't wait to come back. So thank you, mahalo, and aloha.